Hello, internship class. It's Steve. I hope that you have had a great week. I wanted to do just this quick video to remind you about some of the administrative matters that relate to this course. So as you see here, I have the course up, the course site up on Brightspace. And if you go up to course menu, you, of course, will click on Learning Modules. And I want to bring to your attention some of the items for this week that are of great importance. So the first, of course, is the discussion. Most of you have been actively participating in the discussion. Thank you so much for that. We are introducing to you the final project that will be due week number 7, which is kind of a culmination, I guess you could say, of your internship experience. So looking at your internship experience from many different perspectives, we'll talk about a lot of different topics and themes in this course that you can actually apply to your final project. But the two main administrative items for this week that I want to focus on is your internship timesheet form. That's right here. You can download that right here under the week number 1 learning module. You'll need to track your weekly hours with your host site supervisor. Have them sign off on your hours weekly. And some of you I know aren't starting your internship for, I think, 2 weeks. That's perfectly fine. You still want to be aware of this timesheet. I have emailed, if you've already provided me your internship overview, I have copied you on an email that I sent to your host site supervisor asking, reminding them about the timesheet as well. So the internship overview, if you have not uploaded this yet, please do this as soon as possible. I need to reach out to your host site supervisor, introduce myself, and make sure they are aware that you are doing this experience for academic course credit. Part of their role as your host site supervisor is going to be to assess how you're learning, how you're developing, how you're growing, your performance in your internship. The reason that you're taking this course obviously is to earn credit, but one of the other reasons is that we believe very highly at Southern New Hampshire University that internships should be learning and educational in nature. And that's part of the feedback loop that you will participate in. More so your supervisor will participate in throughout the session. So if you have not already uploaded your internship overview that includes the information that you see here, your site supervisor, their email address, your responsibilities, and probably most importantly, your learning objectives, you're going to want to do that very soon because you do earn points for what we call internship outreach. So you will earn points for internship check-ins. And I posted a whole announcement on this here that you're going to want to watch to make sure, again, that you are aware of how you can maximize your learning and performance in this course. And finally, don't forget about the announcements that I post here. I'll post friendly reminders, but more so, I will be posting some helpful information to you to make sure that you are making meaning out of this experience. Now, a lot of you have a wealth of life experience already. You perform a number of roles in your lives outside of your student role. So you are already experts at making meaning out of your life and such. But in terms of your internship, sometimes students find it challenging to, how do we meaningfully reflect upon our internship? How do we meaningfully process it? What are some critical thinking questions you can be asking throughout your internship to take advantage of this experience as much as you can in terms of your learning and development. So you're going to find here that I will be posting a number of announcements throughout the session to help you in the processing. Probably the first one that I posted that is very important is the setting of your learning goals. Your learning, what I call learning development goals. And you should try to have goals that reflect all four of these different areas. So knowledge acquisition goals, information acquisition goals, skill goals are pretty self-explanatory in terms of you wanting to enhance or further develop a particular skill set that may be beneficial to you as an emerging or new professional. Over here we have personal and professional goals. So how do you want to grow personally from the experience? How do you want to grow professionally through the experience? So it is important that you make sure that you are reading the announcements because first off, I do put a lot of time into these announcements, but more importantly, I want to make sure that we are making this a really, really positive learning experience for you, that when this course concludes in 8 weeks, that you can say, hey, it was helpful for me to have concurrently taken the course along with my internship experience and such. So we are already finishing up week number 1. It's hard to believe. So any questions? Most of you have been pretty good about reaching out to me already with questions. I really do appreciate the proactiveness of that. So feel free to continue to do that throughout the course. All right, so thank you for listening, and I hope you have a great Friday and a great weekend. Take care.